Okay, everybody, good evening. For who doesn't know me yet, my name is Simone. I am from Brazil and I started this business about 3 years and a half ago. And this project has been really a bless in my life. So I'm gonna start, I just put now in YouTube. So it's really good. So now I'm gonna just add me here. And then we're gonna start here now. I'm gonna share tonight with you guys is something I started in my life about this 3 years and a half ago. And I start to use something amazing. And of course, after I saw the results, after I see everything is happened to in my house, I decided to spread that. And today I've been help a lot of people. And it's a lot of people I don't even know. Is amazing to know I help someone I don't know. And this for me was a blessing. So I'm gonna start to share. And then if you have some friends, just call your friends for they're gonna learn something amazing. And it's about how we can look after our health and something so simple, very simple. Okay. So I'm just gonna try here. Yes. I think you can see my screen. Yeah, so we always say the opportunity of your lifetime has arrived. Yeah, so this is something I always say, and because it's the most important thing, we need to look after our health. There's no way we can do anything without our health, because sometimes we want to travel. If we're sick, we cannot go. You want to work. If we're sick, it's very difficult. It's like impossible. You cannot go. And sometimes how can I gonna manage to get some money if I'm not working? So that's why for me this is the most important thing. That's why we're gonna talk about two opportunities tonight. First, we're gonna talk about our health and how amazing our health. So Leroy, do you want to start it and I change the screen?
Yeah, sure
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
So it's nice for to have you here. So just
yeah.
gonna stop a little bit and then you can start to say something before I started. So I stop in my share and then you
Sure.
can start talking. Okay.
Yeah, I just welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Leroy. I've been involved in this project before. I would say I've been involved in it before I got involved with it because I've been sharing this with people based on the testimonials I was seeing, and you're going to hear about that later tonight. And then, a week ago, I arrived just over a week ago. I arrived in London, and I was able to take the product for myself. And after seeing and hearing so much from other people, now I can see why everyone is making such a big deal about this because I've been able to experience it for myself. And again, I'm not going to go into that right now. We'll have a time where some testimonials will be shared. But I just looked at this from across the pond. I was watching this from Canada, and my friend reached out to me, and it just struck me straight away because I do not drink enough water for sure. And when I saw what was going on with this, I felt there's two massive things here. We can massively help people. I'm surrounded by people, unfortunately, who aren't in the best of health, and a lot of people are struggling financially. And we've got something that we can literally help so many people with, either one of those. And I don't know anybody who's not interested in improving their health, and I don't know anyone who's not interested in improving their wealth. So you've got a great combination here. But the focus really for me is all about how this can help somebody give them their optimal health and give them their health back and give them the vavavoom. I think this is I think this is something that literally brings people back to life for sure. And again, we're not here to make any health claims or any exaggerations, or you're just going to hear from everyday people who this product has been working for. So, with that said, I want to jump into the information tonight. We're going to be on for about an hour or so, so we're going to keep the time timely. And just let you guys know if you are in the London area, we do have an event taking place tomorrow, and we had one a couple of days back. It was fantastic. Simone was there. We've had some great I've had some great feedback from people who were at the event, And guys, you just got to taste it for yourself. You got to experience it for yourself. I can tell you how nice it is to drive a Porsche, but until you get behind the steering wheel for yourself and have your own experience, then that's a different ball game, right? So we're here tonight to just share with you what is for real working. So Simone, please share the slides and let's get into the meat and potatoes, as we say. Excuse-moi. So again, somebody mentioned it. It is an opportunity of a lifetime. I love the fact that we have something which leads with a great product. You know, I spent many a years in this entrepreneurial space, and primarily I've done in the last 10 years. I've been more involved in the financial markets, but health has always been something that brings me passion. Like seeing a chart go up and down and trading. I'm actually trading at the moment, though I should stop. Um, is one thing, but seeing somebody come to life because of like what Simone was saying, she's helping so many people, people she doesn't even know. It's that ripple effect. There's no other better joy for me than to know that I played a small part in their health journey with what we have here. So for me, an opportunity of a lifetime has arrived because we're going to be talking about a company that's been around for over 2 decades and it's still unheard. People do not know about this company. So my quest is to make this a much more known company, more of a household name. Let's go through the next slide. So we're talking about our modern day life, my friends. Without a question of a doubt, we know it's a challenge, right? To balance that work-life balance, working excess amount for hours. People are so busy. We're so busy these days. We don't have time to really take care of ourselves. The only time a lot of people even stop really to smell the roses is unfortunately when their health is no longer where it should be. The fast foods that are around us, they're everywhere, the convenience. And it's this convenience lifestyle, my friends, that's caused so many challenges to our health. I'm sure you would agree with me. If you drink if you eat and have that diet on the left, it's not a recipe for success. It doesn't even look healthy. And I do love this kind of food. Don't get me wrong. I like my burgers and I like my drinks. But it's laced with sugars. It's laced with things that have no life in it. If you measured it, it will score zero. And then we've got the other side of the equation on the slide there is that the pesticides and the things that they're doing to in the soil by the time we even get the food that we're hoping that we will get, that it looks green and then next thing you know it's gone off because it's forced ripe and everything else. So again, it's almost a real challenge to maintain optimal health, which is what I love what we're doing with this company. So next slide please. Talking about something that really is kind of close to me, losing loved ones through cancer and knowing people also in that space right now who are trying to recover and have better health, you know, having a body that's full of acidity, the food that you saw on the slide before, that's acidic food, my friends. What's that's going to do to your body? It's like imagine, we've got an amazing, like, um, there's no other price you can put on our human bodies, right? That is like a gift, as we know. But because it's a gift, because we didn't necessarily pay for it, we don't necessarily treat it the best way we should do. But when people buy, expensive cars and stuff like that, they will put the best of the best inside them. They'll put the best fuels. They'll make sure that oil is changed regularly. But when do we do that? Unfortunately, when it's the time that we're at our wits end because our health has left us. So when I look at this slide here, the Nobel Prize winner Otto Henrich demonstrated all forms of cancer develop due to two basic conditions, my friends, and we know this. And if you don't, now you know. Acidity of the blood. Okay, let's not be messing about with this amazing, body that we have, this gift we've been given. But because it doesn't come with a user manual, guess what? We treat it any which way we want to until we find out, hey, we shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be doing this. If you have cancer, you cannot be drinking those sugary drinks anymore. You cannot be, eating those types of foods anymore. And so the other challenge we have is the lack of oxygen. All right. So the cells, our blood cells, they tell us just everything we need to know. In fact, a lot of the times, our day to day, if we go to the bathroom, you can see by just your daily whatever you're bringing into your body. If you're dehydrated, you're not drinking enough water, you're eating the wrong foods, your body will let you know. Okay, and so again, we want to preserve our lives. We want to prolong it for not just for a week or year. We want it for as long as we humanly possibly can. All right. So look at this. I love this slide here. Just rich in all the colors. I mean, they say you're meant to have all the colors of the rainbow on your plate, right? And so again, this is sometimes can be a challenge in our day-to-day lifestyle. But this is what we want to adhere to: is getting all these fruits, all these veg, nice and fresh, and consuming them because our body wants that. We were made for this type of food. Look at what we have as a result if we don't have that right types of food. We have a thing called free radicals. Okay, no, not a rap group, but it is. Can you see the image on the left? This is when your cells are oxidated, right? They're receiving. It looks, just the picture of it looks good. All right, and there's research done on what the free radicals do to your body. If you have too much of free radicals going in your body, it becomes harmful. You see the image on the right. That is exactly what happens. The cells start to get depleted, start to get damaged as a result. Let's flick to the next slide. So imagine this is going on inside your cells. Guess what's going to show up on your face? Guess what's going to show up on your teeth? Guess what's going to show up just in your day-to-day lifestyle is the effects of what's going on inside. We cannot always see what's going on inside until, like I said, those symptoms start to come to the surface. So on the left-hand side, I mean, if I was to ask you a question, which side would you rather have? If this was your face, would you rather have the one on the right or the one on the left? Okay, I'm sure all of you would want the one on the left if you had that choice. So it's about, imagine the free radicals and the dangers of what you saw in the previous slide. You don't want that to be running crazy in our bodies. So we want our bodies to look young. We want it to look the age it should do, not sagging. You can see on the right premature aging and destruction of the lipid membranes there. You can see that there's a lack. And if you had two flowers, for example, and you filled one of the plant pots with just regular tap water, and let's say you put some of what we're going to share with you tonight in another one, you'll see for yourself like which one's going to be given life and which one may not be the best choice. Next slide, please. So, how can you reduce acidity and free radicals in our body? I'm glad you asked me that, my friends. First, we need to understand the reaction of magnetized water. Not something that's brand new. Magnetized water has been around, but you're going to see the uniqueness of what this company has done to make it, for me, an absolute game changer. So, did you realize our bodies are made up of more than 70% of water? And if that's the case, if that is the case, my friends, why are we not drinking at least the our body weight, okay, and of water, not just mixed drinks or sugary drinks, but of water? And I'm guilty of that. I'll be the first one to tell you I struggle to drink more than maybe a liter or so of water until I had this amazing product come into my life. You may not be able to see it there, but you will see more of that on the slides a bit later. I've now, in a week, been able to drink a consumption that I've never really managed to before. So again, look at the two images on the right. Sorry, on your screen here. The one on the right, on the one on the left. So if you spent money, and again, it sometimes comes down to it. People pay attention to what they put money to. If you had a fish tank for yourself or your child or whatever, and you spent money and you bought all these fish, would you just put it in the in a tank that looked like the one on the right? No, you wouldn't. Absolutely not. You'll be like, why would you waste that money? Why would you even start that journey? But yet, this is what we're polluting. We pollute our bodies until our bodies just cries out, no, no more. I can't not take it anymore. And again, we can move forward from there. So that just shows you what we have going on. The chemical reaction of water when supermagnetized is known as water hydrolysis. So you're talking about what we call a disassociation of the H2O. So you've got OH minus plus and H plus. So the different ions have been created. So this is what we have, my friends. You've got two components here, calcium and magnesium, and that is going to be in the water. And this is what we call this reaction with the hydrolysis ions. So imagine I'm going to show you a little diagram in a minute where you're going to see the clusters of what typically happens gets broken down so that it allows us to consume that. And so one thing I realized and I knew from a very long time ago, I lost somebody very close to me, my cousin, through cancer. You know, cancer is and anything like that, okay, that happens to your body. Um, you've got all different types of variants of illness, right? And if you have a alkaline body or an acidic body, you've got to make that choice. Just like I showed you, the one on the left or the one on the right. What would you prefer? I'm sure all of you would say, yeah, give me that alkaline body. So cancer cells cannot thrive in a body that's acidic. It thrives in a body that's acidic. It cannot do it in an alkaline body. So we want to get our cells alkaline, not just buying alkaline water. That's not the solution. We're going to show you a great diagram in a minute. If you can flick the slides so you can actually see it in action. So when you drink the water, you get that hydration, okay, of the ions reaction with the excess free radicals that we spoke about in your body, forming more water. So if you have a system that makes the water come to life, and we have that, my friends, you're going to see a way in which magnetized water keeps that water moving. It keeps it active, and as a result of that, you're creating more of that, and we're going to see some of the effects of what that happens. So that again, that is disassociation of H2O. Now, just look at this, my friends. Look at this. Which one, you would love to be in this. Whichever fall. I don't care where it is. It could be Niagara Falls. You, the falls is something amazing. I go, I'm out in Canada. Niagara Falls is a big deal, and every time I go there, it still has the same effect. It's just amazing just what you see that life, you see that water. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is. And look at this, just how fresh and appealing. Okay, I've been to Dunn's River Falls in Jamaica. Same thing, any falls that you go to, it has that, refreshing. You feel alive. That's what we want in our water, my friends. We don't want to be drinking water that's been sitting there for 5 years. We want something that's alive, fresh today. You know what I'm saying? So this is what as best as we can be walking around with something that is got life in it, okay, energized, and as a result of that, you'll see the benefits of that. So move on to the next slide, please. So again, if you look at your blood cells and every cell in your body, there's a point of entry, okay, and this is where all your nutrients and your hydration, oxygen comes into your body. So again, imagine that unit, every single cell, we're made up of millions of cells, and until you have a blood test done, and they may say, "Oh, your red cell count is this, or your white is that," you know, you can see the difference of what having not enough oxygen in the cells, and if you've got different challenges, yeah, you'll start to see different people have got different blood types and fatigue of the body, all different things of that nature. I'm a sickle cell trait, which means I have a different types of issues that some other people may not have. So everyone's got a different component and breakdown, and I want to make sure I'm feeding myself with the best of the best as much as I can. Sometimes it's a challenge. So let's just look at the water here. If you just look at what we have in general, the water will cluster together without magnetic treatment, without it being disruptive. I see this technology as real disruptive technology. Probably Big Pharma does not want you to know about this kind of stuff for sure, because there's a billion-dollar industry on making people sick, or maybe not maybe getting to the root of the problem, I should say, rather than getting to the root of the problem, not treating symptoms, but getting to the root of the problem. This is where this comes into place. If you can just forward that on, I'm going to show you how what happens. This is your cells, my friend. Okay, so imagine you've got this clustering going on, and without magnetic treatment, it's hard for that water now to go into your cells, preventing penetration of molecules into the membrane, and then it has that knock-on effect. Do that enough, you're going to have challenges, my friends. Simple as that. So that's what happens when the water does not hydrate your cells. Let's go to the one on the right. Water with magnetic treatment. Light, better absorbing water. And we've heard so many testimonials. I was getting sick of hearing them until I did it for myself. I'm like, this water, I need it for myself. I'm fed up of hearing other people talking about how light and refreshing it is and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm the one talking about it, right? I'm saying, yes, this water's so light, refreshing. And trust me, it does make a difference. And again, we'll be sharing some testimonials in a couple of minutes. So the magnetization breaks it all down, okay? Breaks up the clusters, decreasing water hardness, promoting hydration. What did I say at the earlier of the presentation? Hydrating your cells, okay? I love this because every single person, and we don't need to train you how to drink water. We don't have to say, oh yeah, you need to open this package and do this, and no, it's water. Right? It's water. Every single thing you take, whether it's a supplement, I take my vitamin D's and all this kind of stuff. What do I need to take with it? Water, not Coke, not Sprite, water. So every deal out there needs what we have. It's as simple as that. And this is why this is an absolute game changer, my friends. Next slide, please. Simone, feel free to hop in after this. We're going to play a little snippet of this video to really kind of bring it all home. And then Simone will take over the next part of the presentation.
First, the water that most people drink has lost its original structural characteristics from when it was alive in nature. In springs, streams, and rivers, water is constantly moving. This favors its oxygenation, in addition to its structure being composed of small molecules, which increases its hydration power in the body. When water is stored or kept in containers, its surface tension is altered. Thus, it becomes much heavier, with the formation of large molecule clusters, which are completely disorganized and lose oxygen. This molecular change compromises the penetration of water into cells that form organ tissues. But the original characteristics of water, so necessary for a good cellular hydration, can be restored. This is where magnetic treatment comes in. When water is subjected to a magnetic field, an event called hydrolysis occurs, which means breaking up of water. That is, the movement caused by the molecules causes a rupture of the clusters and promotes rearrangement into much smaller structures. Thus, these H2O molecules penetrate the cells much more easily, promoting better cellular hydration and cleaning. The second point, observed in the various studies carried out with magnetized water, is that it contributes to a reduction of excess of free radicals. How does this happen? When water undergoes magnetic treatment, there is an ionic dissociation, that is, the H2O water molecule, formed by two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom, breaks up, releasing hydroxyl ions and hydrogen ions. Excess free radicals that are present in the body are negative ions, and they combine with hydrogen ions, forming new H2O molecules, thus removing them from the body. This is a very simple chemical equation that has been observed by several researchers. The third point is about the contribution to the maintenance of blood alkalinity, helping the mechanisms of our body. In hydrolysis, as we have seen, there are negative hydroxyl ions left over. This hydroxyl reacts with magnesium and calcium ions present in vital environments of our body, forming alkaline hydroxyls, in this case, magnesium and calcium hydroxyls. These reactions help in the maintenance of blood pH and oxygen content. It is for all these reasons that water treated magnetically helps in the maintenance of good health.
Yes, so this is amazing. Thank you very much, Leroy. I love to listen when you talk. It's really good, and it's nice to see, you can see the result, because this is the most important. When we talk and everybody say, oh my God, is really, I need to try this water. And that's why if you have someone closer to you, please just try the water. You're gonna see the difference. Some people like my daughter, mommy, water is water all the same. But it's not. If you drink a good water and you go in tap water, you're gonna see it's not the same, it's different. And this is the point. So this man, the CEO of the company, CEO Carlos Henrique, he's the one created this project in 2004 because he heard the magnetized water is very popular in Japan. So he decided to do something because he's engineer, and he started to do it. And he created the silosimo, yeah, the one changing the molecules in the water. So this is the product. It's very powerful. He's created that in 2004. So he see the result in his house first, and then after he decided to say, no, I need to spread this. So now we are part of this his mission to spread this project, because he say if it's a mobile phone arriving houses, a lot of people, like we know, it's very difficult to find someone without the phone. My product is going to help a lot of people as well, because it's something small and it can put in your water, and you're going to change it, yeah, the way you're going to see the water from now on, yeah. And this project is going to change for these 22 years now. We have certificate of integrity from the Brazil Federal Congress. I went to that office because I want to meet the owner. So I went in there, and I just gonna stop a little bit here, just a little bit. Sorry, I just gonna, a second, just close this something, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just, okay. So here is we have a scientific evidence. We are 52 articles already published in the Google Scholar. So this is the company is being spread. So they put everything to test, and in 2014 they sent it to Dallas, and they did the tests there, and they put now in the book of discovery. So it's something really being tested, yeah. And we are now more than 20 countries now. Can you imagine it? More than 20 countries. For 18 years, it stayed just in Brazil, and now we start to spread. And that's why now everybody like knows someone in another country. When you see the result, you want to bring to your family. And this is what's happened now. And here's the term recognized from the Federal Congress in Brazil. Technology, not just in Brazil, like I say, international as well, in America. And what's the effect, Simone? The magnetized water. Alkalination of the blood, not the water, but the blood. Increase the bone mineral mass, increase the blood oxygen, and increase the minerals in your water by the top H+. The top H+ is the green one, who's got a stone called dolomites, and the stone give you calcium magnesium to your water. So this one, because it's natural, is going to be between three years. We can say 3 years, yeah. So it's depending all the kind of your water, but this take 3 years, yeah. But the blue one, what's the silosimol, this is the one you're going to put in your water, is going to stay for like 30 years. Can you imagine it? You get something and it's going to be for 30 years in your house. Sometimes when you think about my TV, how much I pay my TV, how long stay in my house, yeah, my fridge, my wash machine, yeah, so many things. My phone, for how long? I buy my phone every 2-3 years, we change our phone, yeah. So this product you're gonna have for 30 years if you look after. If you don't break it, then you're gonna have for a long time. So it's something he create for the people don't need to get it all the time. No, just put in your water and leave it there, and you're gonna see the result. How can I use this, Simone? Very simple. You can put the small one inside your water bottle. You can make up to 3 liters. Or the big one, yeah, the Combo Mega, the big one, is can go inside your filter. So make up to 20 liters, okay? So it's something very simple, and you put in a jug. It's very easy to put. When you filter, because it's very important to have a filter. People say, Simone, can I put my tap water? I don't like tap water. And I think people need to think about if it's good for my health, I need to search what is good. And then if I have to get a filter, because you need to filter that water coming to your house, because you don't know what's happened before, where this water was coming from. So it's better you have the filter, put our product in the bottle, and then after that you can wait 20 minutes and you start to drink. It's very simple. Just put it there, 20 minutes is ready. So it's amazing product and it's very easy to use, okay? Doesn't need to recharge, nothing. You can take with you everywhere. Like me, I take my water bottle everywhere with me. So this is something is very easy to do. And we have, if you go to YouTube, you search for Silo Simol, you're going to find a lot of testimony in there, a lot of testimony. And here today, I'm going to bring few, but I hope someone in here can say something. I'll have someone before and after. So this is for you have idea how important to you look after your body with water, because 70% of your body is water. Yes, Leroy, you can speak.
Yeah, I wanted to just share now that I've been able to get the product for a week now. I wanted to share how it's been working for me or how it's been going for me. So I literally picked up the product last week Tuesday and didn't get it into my system until this bad boy arrived. I don't know if you can see it, but this is my water bottle that I walk around with, the 1.5 liters. And I feel like the king of the castle with this because I've never been able to drink so much water before. It was really a challenge, and I've had this niggling pain that's been going on like in my hip. I don't know what it is. I've been to a chiropractor. I've been to my physio. I've had X-rays done, the whole nine, and this pain is there, and I can't quite get to the bottom of it. But it's not constant. It comes every now and then, like every other day. Like it's always there, niggling in the background. And I was talking to a friend the other day, and I just realized it was we were just talking. I said, you know what? Yeah, this pain that I had, and I was like, I realized I didn't have the pain anymore. I was like, this has been a week of me constantly drinking the product, and that pain was no longer there. So all I can say is just from being on this product for a week now. I mean, I can't wait to see what it's going to be like a month from now. But being on this product a week, that's been my testimony. I've been waiting to see what the product would do for me. And besides that, that was a really big thing for me to get. I wasn't even thinking that was going to actually make an impact, but I just noticed I've not been messing with it or fussing with it, which I normally do. One of these one day or the other, it comes up and it flares up, and I still can't get to the bottom of it. But all I can say is thank you, Glenn, for sharing this with me. Otherwise, I'll still be fussing with my hip right now.
This is amazing, isn't it? Like I say, when you see the result, and it's something so surprised because I used to have a hay fever, very bad hay fever. And then I just realized when my friend, he told me, Simone, I'm starting sleeping very good because I used to have a lot of tablets and to sleep. And then he says, Simone, I'm not using anymore my tablets to sleep. And I said, really? He said, yes. And I sleep very good. And I wake up with a lot of energy. Simone, can you believe even my hay fever is getting better? And then I look at him like, your hay fever? And then I realized I was not drinking my tablets because I've been for like a month because my hay fever was very bad. I stay with for like a month. I couldn't lie down to sleep. I needed to nearly like sit down to sleep because I couldn't breathe from my nose. And my hay fever is really bad. For like more than 20 years, I suffer from hay fever. And it's not just in the summer, it's all the time I need my tablets. And of course, in the summer is when I get crazy, really horrible, itching my throat, my nose, my ears, and oh my God, is my mouth, my eyes is burning. And then I was like, all the time I have my tablets, my spray for the nose, my eye drop, all the time. And then I look and I say, oh, okay, because I for 1 month I feel like, oh my God, this hay fever disease kill me because I don't cannot even sleep now because it started to look help me cleaning my body, but I didn't realize it was the water. No idea because I was just starting, and I started drinking this water in April, the end of April. So in June, July, when it's getting worse, is I started getting really bad, but I didn't feel that like normal. And I even forget to drink my tablets. And I was like, oh my God, this is really working my hay fever. It was amazing for me because who have hay fever here, please, you need to try. For me, when I, like sometimes I'm so busy and I don't drink enough for my body, And I know when I'm not drinking enough. In the night, I know that. And then I feel like my throat started itching. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, my God, oh my God. I get in panic because, of course, I don't want the hay fever come back. So this is how I know when I'm not drinking enough water in the summer, because I really start to itch everything. So it's something I love it. This project is because you can start to see the results. Everybody have your own time, but it's gonna start to see. Yeah. So if you someone want to say something, if you wanted to, if we started already drinking the water, and you want to say something, how you feel after you start, Shami, can I don't know, Shami, hello. Can you open your microphone, please? Hello. Can you open? Just click, try to click in your microphone. It's gonna be open. Yeah, if you, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I've been drinking this water now for a year, to be honest. And in my side, my both sides of my on my at my back, I've been feeling like maybe kidneys, because I suffered kidneys in 2022, and I was admitted. So since I started drinking this water, the pain is very, very easy right now. It's gone. Maybe I can say 4 out of 10. Okay, but then why I want to talk today is because I was at work, another job in the morning, and I had to come to another one. So what happened was that I felt like I didn't drink water from last night because I was asleep. And then I carried on until 9 o'clock. Oh my God. At 9 o'clock, I felt I was dizzy, and I felt like I don't have hands anymore. And I started now, holding my head and stretching myself. And then I said, what's going on? Already I went on the water because I have a bottle 2.5 that I put the small one and I take it to work. And I took that water, like 500 mils. I drank it. Warm water. I just drank it. I tell you, it didn't go 5 minutes.
You see the difference, isn't it?
And you know what? I wanted to say, I'm going home. I can't work anymore. That was 9 o'clock in the morning. I had just gone into work. I wanted to say, I can't work anymore. Then I remembered, I said, oh dear, I haven't drunk water from last night. Subhanallah. So I went in the kitchen and I drank the water, drink the water. I came back, I sat on the chair. And I saw that my right eye, it was like it was shutting. And then, so all of a sudden, everything just went. And I was back to normal, waking until now.
It's amazing. So you've been drinking for 1 year?
Yes, for 1 year, but for other reasons that, of course, for my body. But then those kidneys, I think they have been, I shouldn't say I think, but I haven't got those pains that I used to have those days.
Yes.
Amazing. No, I haven't got. But what amazed me was today that I didn't drink the water the whole night. Because sometimes in the night, I go and drink the water because I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
But then last night I slept. So I went to work without drinking the water. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, before I pray Salah, I go in the kitchen to collect the to warm up the water, and I drink 1 liter every morning. But as of today, I didn't drink it. Imagine. The moment I just drank, I was fine. And I carried on working until now.
See? This is how you feel, isn't it? For me as well. When I don't drink, I feel.
Oh, my word. We need to keep drinking, and hydrating our bodies. Honestly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
you. Thank you. So yeah, so it's really like that. You notice it straight away. Yeah. So I'm gonna just share a little bit more. about, it's very important to say, the psilocybin is not intended to kill, but it is going to help you. Like you see, soon you stop it, everything come back. Yeah. Why? Because it's not kill. It's just help you every single day. So this is because we need water. And that magnetized water is going to help you. If you are doing any treatment, it's just going to help improve, isn't it, your quality of life, because it's going to start to reduce the acids and they're going to make the free radical. Yeah, control that free radical. So that's why we always going to say this is no intent to kill, but it's going to help you. It's going to help you. Yeah. And it's not, people say, oh, but maybe because you believe, you have faith. How about the animals? They did a test in the animals as well. And they saw the difference. And the dogs didn't know what they was drinking. In the cows, they did a test in the cows, 20% more milk. So you need to go to search in the Google Scholar, because in there you're going to find all the scientific they did in animals as well, and plantation. The plantation, 40% more coffee and reduce 50% of the water. Can you imagine who is the farmer and need to produce, and he say, you're going to buy more land to make more the coffee and don't need anymore, because with what they have, he could produce 40% more. Yeah, and reduce the water. So he's going to save a lot of money as well when he reduce the water. So this is, they did a test in the plantation, there's notes. And there is a doctor in Brazil, he searched and he studied a lot about water, and he say, water determines disease, water determines your health. So when you drink a good water, it can be used like a medication. And here is some benefits, how is the water can help you.
When we are thirsty, we fill a glass with tap water or drink some water from a plastic bottle. After all, water is water, right? Magnetized water is popular in Japan. But before we get to know its properties, it is important to understand how and what happens to magnetized water. If you take some water to analyze, you will notice that its molecules are disordered. This is because of the minerals. When submitted to magnetic fields, the molecules turn back into their normal state, which makes the water more beneficial to our health since it heightens the energetic balance of the body and strengthens the immune system in general. That's why magnetized water helps prevent many diseases of the human body. Did you know that more than 70% of our bodies are formed by water? We need to replenish water to eliminate toxins from the body, hydrate tissues and cells, help the kidneys, facilitate blood flow, to fight bloating and boost immunity. Some of the benefits of magnetized water are helps in nutrition and hydration of cells, aids in cell cleanse, reduces blood acidity and the excess of free radicals in the body, increases the oxygen in cells and blood, makes the hair softer, moisturizes the skin, leaving it soft and healthy, aids in the prevention of many diseases, lowers blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, helps prevent many types of cancer, reduces the risk of osteoporosis and fractures by increasing the bone density and bone resistance, avoids premature aging, increases energy levels. According to studies published by the National Institutes of Health, USA, drinking magnetized water means more quality of life. If you already knew about magnetized water, tell us what you think.
Yeah, so this is the presentation we have for you today. Is a blessing to talk about this project. I love talk about it because, like I say, I've been helping so many people after they start to drink this water, and this is really, really a bless. And like every time I see someone, this is the best part for me to get the testimony, because this is something like I say, I'm the right way, I'm the right job, and this is not even for me, it's a work. I love talk about this project. It's really a bless. When you start helping people, it's really good. And first part, like I say, here we are in two parts. First part, drinking a good quality of water for your own benefits. Yeah, for you have a quality of life. But the second part is very important as well. Why? You already drink the water. You see the benefits and you know people need it. And what about you be part of this family and start to spread this, isn't it, Leroy?
Yeah, it's a great journey. So yeah, Simone, show us the other side of what we can do to help people who need to make ends meet with this amazing opportunity.
Yeah. Alex, if some else, do you want to ask something or give you some testimony? I don't know. Alex, can you open? Yes. Can you open? Yes.
Okay, fine.
Perfect.
I just wanted to say that I've got a problem with gout. Once I get it, I can't even walk, and I have to get the medication. And that medication they give me for 5 days, sometimes it doesn't work. I need to go for some more. So recently, after I started taking the water, I got the gout. I went to the doctor. I got the medicines. I took them for 1 day. The second day, I forgot. And the third day, I said, hang on, I've not taken no medication, but the gout is gone. So I believe that I think the water must have helped cleanse my system. That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, amazing. How long you been drinking the water?
A couple of weeks now.
Wow, amazing. See? Sometimes we really can feel like, what's the water? Isn't it? You get like, what's the water? And it's really, it's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank
That's
you.
good to hear, Alex. Really
Thank
good.
And also,
I
by the
know
way,
I've
the other
seen
thing I need
Alex
to say
struggle.
is my digestive system doesn't work. It will only work if I take Organo Gold products every morning. So I can stay for a couple of days without going to toilet. I have to say, I've not bought the Organo products for some weeks. But since taking this water, I go to the toilet more than once a day for number two. Don't even talk about number one every time. And my urine is not yellow anymore. It's
Yes.
just clear.
Yes, it's clean, isn't it? Yes, it's clean. It's a detox your body. Well done. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, this is really amazing because you really can see the difference in your body. It's because it started clean. And sometimes people don't understand why. People don't know when you don't drink enough water for your body, and if you don't hydrate your cells, what's happened? He's gonna need water. What he do? He push from your brain. That's why a lot of people have a lot of headaches, and you get it from your intestine. So can you imagine if you don't say, no, I'm drinking clean water, but I drink just 1 liter a day. How are you going to put everything in? How you hydrate the rest of your body? He need it. So he's going to push, isn't it?
Yeah, that was me struggling to drink. And so what Alex was saying there, for sure, the urine. I like now. I think I can bottle my water and sell it. When I go when I have to go to the bathroom now, my it's so clean. I
Yeah.
can bottle it and sell it. It's just that's amazing. So
Yeah, so don't need to
that's another
recycle.
business for another time.
But yeah, it's something really amazing. But for who is here now and didn't try yet the water, please try the water. Try the water. Ask the person who invite you to show, like, please give me this water. I need to try this water. Yeah. But if it, yes, any age, because it's water, it's just good water instead dead water. Yeah. Now you're gonna give life water. When the water stays still, it's dead. If the water to be life, it needs to be movement, oxygen, sunlight. And the water we drink today doesn't have that. First it stays still, and then come in the tubes. No sunlight, no oxygen in there. Like when Leroy showed the fish tank, if you don't put that machine to give oxygen to this water, the other one, the fish die. So how about our body? So we need to keep our cells work. So doesn't matter any age, yeah, because it's water. If you're allowed to drink water, it's better to drink a quality of water, yeah. So it's like I say, it's different quality, different water. So you always want the best for you, isn't it? So if you go get a new car, you want the best for your car. You want to put the best petrol. You want to look after. You're not gonna get any mechanic. No, you want to get the best mechanic to look after your car. How about our health? Isn't it? If I know the water is good, I want that water for my body. But sometimes, like for me, I used to get the cheaper water. I didn't care. I thought the water is just water. Now I understand about the water. So when you know what the water can do in your body and why so many people sick, you're gonna say, oh, I needed that. I needed this. Because sometimes we work, and then just think about money, 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 money. And then after, when you're sick, what you do, you spend all that money, you work so like crazy to help you to get better. Because then when you're sick, like I say, you can have so many problems every day. But when you have sick problem, when someone you love is sick, you sell everything because you want the person you love to get better. Yeah, money is not important anymore. So that's why if you're here for the first time, ask the person who invite you. They're going to help you to understand more about this project, okay? But who already is here and drinking the water and say, okay, Simone, I want to take this to my country. I have my friends who need a new opportunity of life, working. Because a lot of people, they want to notice as well, a lot of people are sick, but a lot of sick emotional. They work like crazy all day, and they finish work, is not enough, the money is not enough. What they need to do, find another job, to get another job, so work in the night, and you sleep few hours, next go again for the first job, and then find an extra job, like Uber, delivery, you do something to get extra money. And that's why a lot of people are sick, they are tired, they don't have time for the kids, don't have time for your family, don't have time for holiday, because you need to work, because the money you get is not enough, and you have your family to provide. So for me, was this happened. I was work, but I have 2 kids, and my money was not enough. And single mother with 2 kids. So I say I need to get another job. And that's why this is coming in my life. And for me, this is no work. This is a blessing coming to my life. Because with this, I can work any country I am. Doesn't matter when I'm on holiday. Because sometimes you're on holiday, for you come back to work, and you quickly come back home to work. Yeah, for my job, I need to come back to UK to work. But in that one, you can work any country. You can send this project and product to anybody, because sometimes you think, oh my God, my auntie in another country, she needed a product. I have a friend in another country, he needed a product. And then you start thinking about so many people need it. So you're going to be the door for these people, because a lot of people been praying for something to happen, bring something to get better, take the pen from them. And then if you find out you have this product and you notice in yourself first, this product is good, is helping me, I need to spread that. It's like if you go find a doctor and this doctor helps someone in your family, save someone in your family, and you're going to spread it. You're going to tell everybody about this doctor. You're not going to be quiet. You're going to tell people about this doctor. So that's why when you see something good, we're going to tell. Even the hairdresser. Someone see your hair, wow, where did you get? I need your hairdresser. Please give me that phone number. I'm going to make appointment. Yeah, and we do. Can you imagine something is good for your health? So if you now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the second opportunity. If you want, or if you know, maybe you don't want it, but maybe you know someone need extra money. Yeah. And if you know someone who needs extra money, quickly give a call and tell him to enjoy the meeting, because we're going to tell how you can get extra money. You don't need to leave your job, because I love my job. I don't need to leave my job. I can carry on do my job. And then, but I can talk to 2 people a day. Can you? Do you think you can talk to 2 persons every day? 1 people maybe in their work, and another people when you come home. So you don't need to work more 5-6 hours. You can just give a call to someone you know. They trust you. So we're gonna now share how can you get extra money. Doesn't matter which country, doesn't matter which language you speak, and doesn't matter how old you are. Yeah, because sometimes people say, oh, I'm too old to find another job. Nobody give me opportunity. We have someone in the company, 86 years old. And he said the company gave his life back because he was very sick. And he feel alone, no work, nothing. And now he's the one do lectures in the company, 86 years old. Amazing. One day I'm going to tell him to come here just to say hello for you guys, just for you see this is possible. So a great product create a great business. This is amazing because we have the best business. That's why I say this is complete packet, complete, because it's a great product because it's water. Everybody drink water, but the problem people drink no very good water. So we need to make it sure we getting better in our water because 70% of our body is water. So we need to look after the water. Yeah. So water is first. Everybody drink. Second, we have the best one. The only one have scientific proof. So this is the only one have scientific proof, okay? So you just need to search about, you're gonna find out. The only one. 30, you can work any country. Any country you can work. You can send it to any country. And you work on your own time. And if you know someone, and you say, I really wish this friend come to work with me because he need money, and he's in difficulty, but he live in another country. He cannot work with me. Or if he live in the same country, far away, or if he close to you, maybe he doesn't have the qualification to work with you. But here, if you help people, you like to help people, and if you are like really want to do the job, it's in you. You do the job for you, and you're gonna spread that, yeah? So here is the normal. You get the product from the company, it's go, everybody need to work, yeah? Go to the supermarket, someone need to drive to get there, until get to you. And then, of course, everybody work, everybody need to get the money. And this company is different. We work straight with the company. So you're gonna get the product straight from the company, and you're gonna help the person. Why the company do that? First, because he wants you, the money go for you. Second, because the person who you talk, he trusts you. So he's gonna get the product from you, and you're gonna help this person to drink properly, because it's a way to drink. Yeah, you need to drink the right amount for your body, because like I say, if you drink 1 liter a day is not enough. You need more. If you're 50 kilos, you need 2 liters. If you're 100 kilos, you need 4 liters a day. So only 4 liters is a lot. But for who is 100 kilos, need more, because your cells need the water. So here is the way. You're gonna get the product, you're gonna pass, and you're gonna help your friends, the person you know they need it, get better, or drink the water. You know, they need it. It's like I say, getting better, but drink it properly. Yeah. So that's why it's very important you follow this person, make sure they are drinking the right amount, because they're gonna see the result, but they need to do properly. It's not like you buy something in Amazon or supermarket or any place, and nobody call you, or are you drinking properly? Like when the doctor gives the medication, you buy in the pharmacy, nobody call you. Are you drinking every day, 4 times a day? Did you drink today 4 times? Because if he gave you antibiotic, if you have just one a day, it's not gonna work. You need it 4 or 5 or 6 times a day. He's gonna tell you, yeah? So here is the way. That's why the company give the money to you, for you can look after the customer. So here I'm gonna show you 6 opportunities for you get money in this company. Simone, if you think like, first, you, like I say, can you talk to 2 persons, just 2 persons a day? And we're gonna put just 25 days in the month. How many people you think needed this project? Everybody needed this, yeah? Some people, they say, my priority now is my iPhone. I want my iPhone, my priority, yeah? But some people, they don't care. They want to sell their iPhone to get better, yeah? So everybody's different. So that's why we respect the time for each one. Some people I talk in the beginning when I start, after 3 years, they got the product because there was no priority, yeah? So when they started drinking, after they got another one, after they got a franchise, they will start to work with me because they saw the difference, yeah? So if you can think, you can talk just to 2 persons a day. That's it, just 2. You can be helping so many people in 1 month. And here is a little bit the idea how many you're gonna get if you help. 1 family a month, you get $150 extra. 1 family a month. Simone, I can help 1 a week. If I talk to every day to 2 or 3, 4 people, I can help more. So if you have 4 families a month, you're gonna get $600. It depends on you, you get more money. In euro, Simone, I can help 1 a week. It's 720 extra money for you. Okay, so this is in dollar and in euro. How much extra if you help someone get this product, the combo, and the one is 20 liters. Okay, so Simone, I don't like to sell. I don't like to sell. I don't feel comfortable. I'm no good. A lot of people say that to me, even myself. I say I'm not good to sell. what I did a course to learn how to sell online, because a lot of people sell stuff online. So I say, I'm going to do a course, I'm going to sell online. But then one day I was doing the course and I thought, oh my God, how selfish I am. I'm getting better. My daughter I'm helping my daughter. And how am I not going to tell anybody about this? I feel like it's really bad. If you know something good and you're going to offer for somebody else you don't know, but you don't going to offer for the person you know, doesn't make sense. It really didn't make sense. So I was like, oh my God, I need to tell everybody. Because in the beginning I say, oh, I'm going to help all my friends with their daughters got a cramps, because my daughter suffered with a lot of cramps and my daughter got better. So I'm going to help everybody with that. But after I start to feel like, oh, I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell. I don't want people look at me and say, oh, you're coming to sell something to me. I feel embarrassed. And I say, I don't want to tell anybody. I'm going to sell online because I know the product is good. I'm going to do. But after that, I realized, no, I cannot do that. I need to tell everybody. They need to decide if they want or not. But I need to tell everybody about this project. And I'm telling everybody, and not just one or two person. I think I talk about this water all day. It's like 10, 15, 20 people a day I talk about this project. And okay, but you don't want to sell, okay? But you know someone is good. They like to sell. They like, I have a friend say, oh, this one sell water in the rain. She's very good. She sell everything you put in her hands, she sell. So what I did, I started looking to people who is good. And I start to bring these people to work with me. Because then I feel like, okay, I can bring my friends. I can bring my sister. I can bring my cousin. So these I start to bring people I love to work with me. How amazing is that? You bring people you love to work with you and be like a group. So all the time we are talking, all the time we're talking, because we get together. We are red friends, we are red family. So we start to work together. I'm here, my friends and my family in Brazil. It was amazing. I said, my God, connected. I connect with my friends, I connect with my family because we work together. So everyone come and start to work with me. The company gave me some bonus. So when my friend brought a platinum franchise, I get $350. If my another friend got a gold, I get $175. If my friend get a silver, I get $87.50. Each franchise I sell, the company give money to me, not my friends, not my family. The company pay me. But here about euros. If you sell any franchise in euro, you get 322 if they get a platinum. You get 161 gold if they got a gold. You can get 50 euros if they get the silver. So any franchise you sell, because sometimes you know so many people and you know people who really need it. So bring them to work with us. They're going to work in their own time, free. It's really free. Anytime they want. If they want to stay 1 year without work, they don't going to lose their franchise. They're going to keep their franchise. When they come back, they can start again. So it's not like you open a shop and if you're not there every month and if you don't pay your rent, you close your shop. No, here you don't close. Yeah. So this is the second one. Yeah. Now we're going to talk about the third way you get money. When you bring someone, remember, you get some money from the company. Yeah, if you bring your cousin, your brother, your friend, if you get all gold franchise, you get $175 or $161. Yeah. But when you help your friends, because they're going to come, they want to get some money as well. They want to work, they want to sell, they want to bring more family, they know people you don't know. So they're going to bring these people. When they bring, the first line, you're going to start in 45 days. If you get two person in 45 days, you help your, like for example, your brother to bring one. And then you help your cousin to bring one. In 45 days, the company give you another bonus to you. But if these two come, you don't know them, but they both, each one bring one, the company give a bonus as well. So it's really amazing. Hello, Olivia. Hi. So this company is really, really amazing. So I'm gonna open for you because I want to listen to you. So, and here I'm talking to the owner's daughter. So you see, she's like, oh, thank you. So here is another bonus you can get from the company. Yeah, the third bonus. The fourth is the binary. Can you imagine it? You get a binary and infinite, like you can say, infinite. So you bring one person, he bought a gold franchise, $175. And then when you are franchise, your franchise is platinum, like mine is platinum, and I brought another one, I get $175 again, plus $40. Okay, and then I bring another one, I get $175. And then I bring another one, and then I get 175 plus the $40. So this is go infinite. And if I don't bring, and my friends brought it, I get $40 if it's in a small leg. Okay, but this we can explain it to you later. Then we have it in euro, 36 euros, and then we have the unilevel. What does that mean? Every time, if you have 4 people, can you imagine you bring just 4? And you're gonna help these 4 to bring another 4. And then it's gonna be 16. And then these 16, gonna each one bring 4. You're gonna have a group work with you, the 64 people. Each one buy just one product a month, you get $158. If you just one person buy one product, it's $2. But you can imagine these 64 people, it bring another 4, just for each one, it's gonna be 256. So each one buy just one product is 632. Can you imagine it? This is gonna grow. Like my friend who brought me, she's have 6,000 people. If you see the 4,000 people, how much you can get in a month? Yeah. So I think with that money, you don't need to have 2 jobs anymore. You're just gonna be with Timor. Yeah. So this is the 5th way to get some money. The 6th is the another one when your qualification grow. You become a leader, you have 3 people. For you become a ruby, you need 4, and each one put 1 person. You know, the Esmeralda is gonna be 5 people, each one put 2. You become a diamond when you put 6 people in each one get 2. You become a diamond. And this is gonna grow and you're gonna get more money as well. So see, this is the last bonus the company found. It was about 3-4 months ago. Yeah, they started this new bonus. Okay, how much do you gonna pay for this franchise to get so much money? Because sometimes people say, I can't believe I get all this. And we have some people here. Valerie, she just started 1 month ago and she put in already 4 people. And she can go in her, because we have the office like online, you can see the website in the company, and she can see how much money is coming to her account. And she's just starting 1 month. So this is possible, and this is really happen. So how much you can buy a franchise? Look, the more expensive one is 2,460 euros. With 2,460, you buy a franchise. I don't know if you search about franchise, but franchise is something very expensive. And sometimes if you open a business, ice cream, like my friend bought ice cream business, open that. After that, what's happened? 180,000 reais, yeah, the money in Brazil, she bought this franchise. And she need to be there from the morning to very late, yeah? And she work like crazy every single day. And she need to pay every month the rent. She need to buy product to put in there all the time. So it was very hard. So it's last 1 year. She couldn't get her money back. Yeah. But here with just 2,460, you can start with the most expensive franchise in the company. Simone, I don't have that, but I have 1,320 euros. With this money, you can buy the gold franchise. And remember, when you buy a franchise, you're gonna get the big product and you get the small one. The combo mega for you put in the water in 20 liters, and you're gonna get the small one for make up to 3 liters you put in your water bottle. Okay? So with the platinum and the gold, you get both from the company. Okay? But Simone, I can 840 euros. I can buy that. With that, you get the big product. And then you can start to work with us and you can spread these benefits we have here. So that's why we say we started dreaming. Yeah, and this is going to grow. We have a product. We have so many things. We can. This is grow and grow. Okay. So hello, Leroy.
Yes, awesome. Great presentation once more. Thanks again, Simone. Guys, we are very privileged to have, I hope I've spelled your name right. Livia,
Livia.
is that
Livia.
correct? Fantastic. Livia
Livia.
from corporate on the call. Good to see you again. Awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Loving
Sorry,
it.
I forgot to hear. Just a second. I open for you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hello, Livia.
Livia.
Thank you so
Hi.
much. For who
Ah,
doesn't know, Livia is the Senhor Carlos Henrique's daughter, and she's starting with this project from the beginning.
yes. Yes, we were. So well, we see a lot of people getting better. We love this project every time. Every day we want to do more and more. It's
Oh,
very good.
thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much for coming here. She's
So,
in Brazil now, so it's really amazing. And if you can share a little bit how the project started for the people who's here for the first time.
oh,
Yeah,
okay, all
you
right,
can share.
sure. My father, he's very curious. He likes to learn a lot of things. He didn't know anything about it. We work with photographs. Another project we have. So he learned that magnetized things it were good for the body. For example, magnets you do in case you feel pain. So he started to study, and he find out that if you drink the magnetized water, your body. He felt that his body was getting different. So he started to do something. We used to have a farm. We have two chicken farms. In one, he used magnetized water, and in the other, no. So he started to do these tests. He didn't say anything to anybody. We didn't know which one has the psilocybin and which one didn't. And then we started to see that the ones that were drinking magnetized water, the chicks, they are growing stronger, faster, they die less. So something was happening there. And my father got crazy, he went nuts. He go, oh my God, I need to do something with this information. So he tried to use us for tests. He said, drink and see if you feel any difference. And everybody in our family, our friends start to drink. And people say that headaches get better, high pressure. Everybody starts to feel something different, something better. That's why my father, he decided to close the stores we have for photograph and invest everything in Timol. Everything. Everybody who works in our stores, he came back, you're going to work with us now. Everybody's going to begin with this project. And so he started to make some researches in coffee, grapes, I guess. There was something else. I forgot what is it. Lettuce. He started to do as well until he can prove what happened to the magnetized water in people, in vegetables. Now we know what happens. Now we can explain. But in the beginning, I can see something is going on. And now thank God he did that, because now we know what's going on and we know how good it is for our body, a real hydration. And that's how it begins. My father didn't give up. He said, I need to bring this to everybody's house. That's his project.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I can imagine now because it's gonna be 22 years now. It's in February. It's in February, yeah?
Yeah, February. Yeah.
So that's why it's something amazing because when you started, and I know because they say a lot of people say you're crazy, you spend all this money in something you don't know. And of course, even his friends, his doctors say, what you talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, nobody believed what he was saying,
It's hard.
everybody thought he was crazy at the beginning.
Yeah, I can imagine for him because he didn't have any scientific proof or anything. For
No.
just people
We just have to believe. So believe in me, it works. Believe in me, and people okay, all right, give me this water, and then everybody started to feel something different. You go to the bathroom more often. You can regulate your everything. At different causes, we can see people were getting better. It's impressive.
It's amazing, isn't it? And that's why for me it's like the same way I say to him, he didn't give up when it was so difficult for him. And I say, how can I give up? Already it's everything done. The scientific proof is done, and he did all the work. And we have the project, isn't it? It's spreading and it's growing. How am I gonna give up? And now I've been working with the company for 3.5 years. And for me to see the results, like I say in the beginning of the presentation, I've been helping people I don't even know today. Because one gets from me, they bring to the others. And then they call me, say, Simone, I gave you my product because she needed it and she got better. I was like, oh my God. So every time is someone call me to say the benefit they got it. And this is a bless, is really a bless, isn't it? To think like, my God, can you imagine? We have like 73,000 people register to buy the franchise in the company. Can you imagine it? How many people already, they say, no, I don't want to register, but I just wanted the product. Like João, he used to sell like a lot every week. João is amazing. He sells so many, and he's helping so many people. And that's why I say, how can we be quiet about this project? It's impossible. So that's why I say, don't worry about it. I'm going to spread it to for everywhere.
And something interesting that I think that it's very beautiful. You get these projects for you, because, for example, some years ago we didn't know, for example, some food. We think some food was good, and now we learn it's not. Now, okay, but water is something people don't have any type of knowledge. So people think they are getting hydrated, and then you spend years drink a wrong water, and then your body doesn't get hydrated, and then you have some issue, some problems, and you don't know why. So I think it's important for us to spread this knowledge. We want people to know it's not any water you have to drink. The same way it's not any food. Now we are learning how to cook, to eat well. The same way as the water. We have to learn how to drink a good water, a real water.
Yes, perfect. Thank
People
you.
have to know that.
Yes. Like I say, every week, twice a week, we've been doing this. And this week we did on Tuesday as well. We did a showroom in London. And I know Leroy in Glenn, in Joanne. I don't know, I think Fabio, they all gonna get together to do tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to do my best to be there as well. Because it's so nice to do, and you see the reaction from the people when they drink the water. They can test it. I say, bring your water, drink your water, and drink our water, and they can notice the difference. Even to wet the hands, they can notice the difference in the skin. And who did that test in me was your father. He grabbed the water and he says, and he put in my hands, and then I want to put my hands under, to not get everything wet. He said, no, separate your hands, just let it to dry. And then I said, okay. After, when I passed, I was looking at him like, I was shocked, very soft. And that's why I did a test. I'm gonna tell you, Livia, I did a test last week in my face, and she have a machine. She put a machine in my face, and my age, she said, don't worry about it, because your age is gonna show older than you are, but after the treatment, you're gonna see the result. I said, okay. When she put the machine, she looked like, how old are you? And I say, I'm 56. And she's like, no way. She put again. And she's like, Simone, show me 33. I'm shocked. I look at her because it was so funny, because I look and say, what? And she said, your skin is really good. And when she finished my treatment, showed 24. It's like, she never saw something like that with the skin, especially because I'm 50 plus, like nearly 60 years old. And she was shocked. And because she's straight away, she got the product. She said, I want this water. I want to drink this water. And I want you to give the treatment to everybody with this water. And her husband said, well, I want the big one. So he said, I want the big one for the kitchen and I'm going to put it here. So the boys got crazy about the water because she saw the result, because I drink the water being 3 years and a half. So even sometimes we don't see sometimes, but the bodies feel the difference.
The body feel, yes.
This is the point. And of course, after a while, you're going to start to notice, oh, I got better this. I got better this. Like Leroy says, isn't it, Leroy? You feel things different in your body after you start. And he started a few days ago, isn't it? 1 week.
Yeah, yeah, a week. So yeah, it's been great. Been a great first week. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I look
So
forward to the following weeks and coming back and sharing. So great stuff. Fantastic. Yeah, thank your father for me personally. That's it's a blessing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
oh, yeah, no, it's
So
gonna be good.
we so Alex said I feel 28 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be in a month's time, definitely.
Yeah.
Taking this water.
The energy, yes, the energy
So
with
ladies and
you.
gentlemen, yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to be doing a call tomorrow, a meeting tomorrow, as Simone was saying. We're going to be meeting up again in London. We had a great time. People had, shared with me, um, literally the day after, how just drinking the water, how they felt differently, and even somebody who said they've been having pain, and they noticed a difference. And I mean, this is amazing. We're not waiting weeks and months and years to get a result. It's just yes, within days of people trying this. So come on down and try the product if you haven't had a chance to try it, and then you know why we're as crazy and fired up as we are, because we have the good water
Yeah.
in our system. So yeah, so with that, I know we're over the hour, and but it's been a great call. A lot of thanks. Want to thank all the testimonials that shared tonight. It's been a great meeting. We go again on Monday, but again, if you can meet us in London tomorrow, reach out to the person who has invited you to come to this call today to get more information or to join us in person.
Yes.
Okay, back to you, Simone.
Thank you.
Close out.
Thank you so much, Leroy. Thank you very much for your presentation. Thank you. And Valerie, it's nice. I miss your talk today, but I know she's been busy. But I hope next time if she can come and join and talk, and Glenn as well, everybody. And Livia, thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here. It's so privileged, isn't it? She's amazing to be here with us. Thank you so much. And Glenn, do you want to say something? Yes, you can open your microphone. Can you open your microphone?
I just want to tell good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I just want to tell Olivia that I'm drinking this water within 10 days. When I went outside, I didn't know what's the water, but my eyesight improved a lot. I was shocked. So I joined this company because I heard that I'm still from hay fever. And when Simona mentioned hay fever, I was interested because I saw every year from very bad hay fever. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
glad to hear them. Very good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Great your father. Yes, changing people's lives. And the
Yes.
water makes you happy as well. When you drink the water, you feel happy. You feel happy all day. You start talking to people
Oh,
outside.
that's a new thing.
Yeah, it makes you feel happy all day. You feel good.
Oh,
So
that's nice to know.
if you feel
I'm happy all the
bad,
time, so
you feel sad,
I get to feel
you
better.
feel worried, drink the water. The water is doing way more. People don't realize it do a lot of things more than if you study it.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing. It's not. So
Oh, thank you so
yes,
much. Thank you. Thank you
yes,
very
yes,
much.
yes. Thank you, Simone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Leroy. Bye.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Livia, again. Thank you. God bless you. Send a big hug to your father for all of us who is drinking the water. And we have a meeting, with the people, because now a lot of people get the franchise here. And like Valerie started, and Glenn with the same group, Glenn and Leroy, Augusta, they bring all these people, and it's the same group. And they all support each other already. And Natalia is being like amazing, bring all these people together. And I know this is going to grow a lot. Yes, so thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Livia. Thank you. See you. And I hope I see
Thank
you
you, Livia.
tomorrow.
See you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.